For 2025 at the climbing gym, I'm trying to channel BDE. Big dino energy, obviously. Oh, that was so cringe. Come with me for my first climbing session of 2025. Today we are just bouldering, even though one of my 2025 climbing goals is to get LEED certified. At the end of the day, I am still a boulder Barbie. I thought that this would be a good video to vlog one of my bouldering climbing sessions so that if you're thinking about getting into bouldering or climbing this year, or if you're like just a beginner and feeling a little bit, I don't know, apprehensive around the gym, not really sure what to do, you can watch this, virtually climb with me, and I don't know, hopefully we'll have some fun, some good sends to start off the year. Oh, new angle, crazy cinematographer who. I like to dress up when I go to the climbing gym because when I like how I look on the outside, it just gives me that like extra oomph that I need on the inside. And so like when I'm wearing some bright colors and have my hair done, I just feel like I climb a little bit more confidently. And so that's what I'm doing today. I also just like feel like the first climb of the new year is like a fun little milestone. And I want to start off on like a fun, happy note. And so we're just doing a fun little braid in my hair. This is what we're gonna do today at the gym. We're gonna do some epic shit.
So like any other workout, I like to warm up before I start climbing. I am definitely guilty of not doing the most thorough warm up most times, but at the very minimum, I like to climb just some easy grades for me. If you're new to climbing, grades are basically different levels that climbs can be, and they typically start at VB or V0, and then it goes up to V1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. I like to warm up starting on V0 or V1, and I'll just climb to the very top, and then I'll also down climb just to like keep my body moving, get it nice and warm, and like activate my different muscles. Honestly, no idea what the science behind it is, but I saw other people doing this as warm-ups in the gym, so it's what I also do. Depending on how impatient or patient I am that day, I'll just do a couple warm-up climbs and I'll work my way up from V0 up to V3. The first V3 that I worked on today was this pretty dynamic yellow, like, I don't know what other adjectives to use to describe this, but I am terrible at dynamic movements. Anything that takes like a big swing or trusting that I'm going to be able to like grab something that's far away, like look at that. That is scary. But this is exactly why for 2025, I'm focusing on having that BDE, big dynamic energy, because I want problems like this to not be so scary anymore. Because like deep down, they are fun to me. It's just kind of getting that confidence to do it and trusting in my abilities to do a dynamic movement it's still quite not there. And I think also I just don't have the strength to build that trust, if that makes sense. I started working on some V4s soon after, and I was really intrigued by this red V4. I was like, okay, this looks challenging, but I have it in the bag, like a good fun challenge. Nope. This was so hard. I'm trying to be better about not giving up right away when a problem feels too challenging for me. And so I was like, okay, let me try this again. Even though that first crimp, it felt impossible to move to the next move, like, let's just persevere, push through it, see if we can figure it out, and I could not. One thing I love about the climbing gym is I feel like it's such a safe space where you can look like an absolute fool, barely able to start a problem, falling off right away. And I feel like there's zero judgment. Like you can laugh at yourself, but no one's actually like literally no one cares if you couldn't do it. It's funny because I could barely do that red V4 from the last clip, yet this yellow V4, same grade, same like range of difficulty, I flashed it. Also, flashing means that you send a climb, aka you climb all the way to the top in your first attempt. So I managed to flash this yellow 4 even though the red 4 was significantly harder. Because the universe likes to keep me humble, or maybe it's the route setters, I don't know. But I was like, okay, another V4 right here. This was even harder than the red V4. But you know, as silly as it may look, and as silly as I felt failing at starting this V4 problem, I hope the one takeaway that you can see from this, if you're a new climber or you're thinking about getting into climbing, is that like there's no such thing as looking stupid. I mean, there is, obviously, but like whenever you're trying something new or trying something that's too hard, it's always gonna look a little stupid, and like that's okay, because everyone looks stupid when they're climbing stuff that is a little bit challenging for them. To keep on theme with looking a little bit silly while climbing, and also sticking true to my BDE, big dino energy. I feel the need to like clarify what my BDE is, because it's not the other BDE, even though I purposely made it BDE, whatever, you know what I mean. I saw this purple V5 that had a dino star, and I was like, okay, I have to at least try it, even though I'm fairly certain that I will never be able to catch the dino. Unsurprisingly, I could not catch it, so afterwards I decided to work on this very STEMmy white V4, which I love STEMmy problems. They're really freaky because of the tension of it all, but there's something about problem solving with these that I absolutely love.
That was embarrassing. I choked on my spit while climbing.
The rest of my session I worked on some more V4s and V5s, but I thought I would leave you with the raw audio just so you can hear what it's like to have your friends cheer you on and also hear me struggle through certain problems.
Yeah, why not? I like it. Looking great. You got it. You got it. Bump that left hand. Nice, you're there. There's that foot by your crotch. Oh, I like it. Nice. Yeah. Nice. That was a good attempt, though, honestly. Like, that was a real jump with real stakes.
Yeah.
Seems
I
good.
should have catch it. Or
Yeah,
at
you
least,
were
like,
closest. You were
slip
closest
off
the
of
first
it.
time.
Yeah. I
Maybe
didn't have
lean with the
one
left.
hand.
Yeah. Oh, that was really close. You attacked it?
Yeah.
Too much gusto? Yeah. And then... Huh? Nice. Easy. Okay, well, you don't have to make it look that easy. Yeah, come on. Yeah. Really good feet here. So good. Yeah, nice. Yeah, you got it. First quality. First quality fall of 2025. The first part is like a warm up. You got it. Huge. Yeah.
It's so slippery.
Just got home from the climbing gym. I've got my little chocolate milkshake protein and then I'm just eating some sourdough bread. Yeah, I was very self-conscious to film, even though I feel like literally no one cares. But that was a solid first climb of the new year. Tried to channel Big Dino energy a little bit. It wasn't super successful, but I feel like you have to start somewhere. Going into the new year, I do want to be a little bit more intentional with my climbing sessions, because for the last like year and a half of me climbing, I feel like all I do is really just like go to the gym and climb. And that has helped me improve a lot because I'm like having fun as I'm climbing and as I'm getting better. But this year, not only do I want to channel that BDE, Big Dino energy, I want to be a little bit more structured with my climbing sessions, whether that's like being intentional with technique, being more intentional with like how many tries I do stuff rather than giving up right away. I was climbing with Zach and one of his climbing goals is to attempt everything at least 5 times. I think I'm gonna steal that and also carry that with me, because oftentimes I'll try something once and I'll be like, I don't need to do that, you know? But I feel like part of getting better with climbing is doing the things that you're not necessarily good at, and you're not good at them because you never do them, at least for me. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. Definitely excited for where I'm gonna go with climbing in 2025. My like unofficial climbing goal is to send 1 V7 boulder, and then my official climbing goal is to get LEED certified, which scares me because falling is scary, but I'm gonna do it. Sorry for talking with my mouth full. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Subscribe if you want to, or don't. But yeah, I guess I'll see you next climbing session.